This is Mfundishi13 CrystalSun. This video is in reference to Herbalist Kareem. I saw a video earlier. It's called "Everyone is Not Going to Listen." I would suggest that everyone watch that video. It's very true. It's very clear. Let me get into detail. Let me get into that. He's saying how you could put out various types of information and our people refuses to listen. I mean, I've been watching the brother for going on a year. He has helped me in several ways on different calibers. I mean, I appreciate the brother. He was making key points, like at times he feel like quitting because with all his labels of being a herbalist and proclaiming that his word comes from the earth and our people are still going out of the way to fulfill others' agendas. I mean, I have came across this same outcome, I don't want to say problem, the same solution, where you think once you tell a person something for their own good, they will listen. And after everything we have gone through and still going through, you would think this is the time, with all the internet and the Instagrams, the Facebook, the YouTubes, everyone's speaking up against this so-called system or whoever you want to blame. People hear what they want to hear, brother. So I don't want you to stress yourself out thinking that people aren't listening. I would tell you to focus on the people that's willing to listen. Cause me personally, I have got frustrated. Like, what is it gonna take? Now, my main focus is I focus on people that rather listen. Cause when you teach certain people, they feel like you convincing them. They feel like you conning them, talking them into a new lifestyle. Yeah, it bothers you because you know people have to learn in a destructive way. Like, how come everything they say, you believe it? You don't know it, you believe it. And I watched a video with Brother Kingston. He say, words, sound, power. Everything in life communicates. Birds, nature, symbols, signs. So it's not that our people are fools. It's that's the power of language and symbol and symbolism. So, you know, everyone, it's something about sickness people have that guilt about. Instead of fixing the sickness, they go along with it. You know, people have to realize that you're not sitting at the table when these people that don't look like you are making decisions about your body that they do not monitor. They come up with concepts to control your physical being. Have I wore it? Yes, I have wore it. Do I feel comfortable wearing it? No. Every chance I get to take it off, I take it off. Where I'm located now, you cannot. Well, they tell you that you can't get on the bus without a covering, or into a lift without a covering. I mean, every chance I get to do me, I do me. I mean, we are the majority of this planet. You would think with those type of numbers, we would stand up and say, you know what, I don't want to do this. My breathing is being impaired. Everyone is going along. And you're right, everyone is not going to listen. Everyone is not going to listen. It's like the child that, you told several times, don't touch the stove, and they keep touching the stove. And they have been burnt several times. It's like the inmate that keep going back to jail or going back to prison after they done violated and violated. And you have to keep in mind we're being targeted from every angle. And it's been going on for years. And I would like for people to see it from a standpoint of not evilness, of being smart. They see a group of people that's not binding together. So they're taking advantage. And I'm not vouching for them. I'm saying that they're doing what they're supposed to do. It's an action reaction. Once you stand up for yourself, you will stand up for your race. But they look at us as people that's divided. Until we come to that point of, you know what, let's stop going along with everything that's shown on TV, television, tell lies to your vision. I feel you, brother. I mean, you're not by yourself. I see when my people volunteer for all this extra stuff. When they signing documents and not even reading the contract. Yeah, it bothers you because it's like, what type of hold do they have over your life? You see a suit and tie and you automatically think that's power. When people are being parasitical to you, So those who don't listen will not listen until it's in their face until it's at a point in time where, they wish they had listened to Dr. Sabi or any other informing speaker. It was a time of my life I didn't listen. I'm being honest here. And at a time of my life, I was like, why is my life steering this way? Because most people don't listen, they hear. So, they have put in their works to do what they do. Our people want to fit in with everybody until something happens. My folks tell me, well, the CDC said this. I tell them, you don't work for them. You're not sitting at the table. These are not our institutions. I mean, you could look at it from a standpoint that you monitor your own life, but it's people telling you about you. If a person want to catch it in Paris, that's on them. Now you're forcing me to wear a covering. When I suffocate or acquire brain damage, they don't pay for nobody's funeral. They're not going to sponsor nobody's funeral. And with the internet being active at certain sites, you can't even say the word. So that's one of the greatest hints that it's a plan, So, I mean, I hear you. I recommend everyone to go watch the video. It's on the brother, I'm speaking in general as he's a herbalist by the name of Kareem, Kareem. He's a red brother, bald head. He has a nice intro. I'm just keeping it real now. I'm just keeping it. I mean, that's the intro. I've been watching it for going on a year. He's a very positive herbalist. Like I actually took his views and it made me a better person. It has increased me once again. The video is under Herbalist Kareem. Some people will not listen, you know, and you could see the passion in his face that he's serious. Y'all should check it out. It's very deep and beyond. We as a people have to listen. You know, just like your mama told you, everything that shine ain't gold. What look good ain't good for you. So that's what it is. You know, I would say deception is powerful because it relies with the truth. And, you know, relies with the truth. Now that sounds, but, oh, wow, words. So let's say, let me give an example. Water is purified from the earth. Once it's mixed with alcohol, it becomes a liquor beverage. That's deception. Because the same properties that's in the water is into the melanated carbon, well, I would like to say carbon being. So when we drink it, we become highly addictive to these additives. That's the deception. It's in a nice fancy bottle. It tastes good. It's all on TV, your family doing it. And then it's the euphoria that tells the brain that, hey, it tastes good. And it's damaging and, well, I would use the word clogging up your organ system. Deception is powerful. And when people know how to use it, they will use it. They will use it. So that's what it is. We are in the deceptive world. Like, it's always good and bad into a mixture. Well, we have to define and depart. And it looks like we don't want to do that. It looks like, okay, that's good. Okay, let's just go do that because it's good. It's a brand new car. I'm finna buy it. You don't read no papers. And as soon as you drive it off the lot, it's falling apart. It's we have to question. We will have to question every situation. You know, this is a chemical that's being put into your body. When you study eugenics, you will find out a people or institution could proclaim how long you're gonna live. When you go to the doctor and they tell you that your family member has such and such days to live, let's say Friday, and let's say that person passed Sunday. See, you thinking that they're 2 days off, but they're in that close range. I mean, it's like, okay, you missed the shot, but you almost made it. Yeah, it's something like that. It's Friday and it's Sunday. Sometimes Friday, sometimes Saturday, sometimes Friday, and they perish on Friday. So you have to listen to what they're telling you. How do you know when the physical body is going to perish? So I tell people, be aware of what's given to you. What's given to you. Because naturalism is within. You know, you wasn't born with a Bible. You weren't born with all this external chemicals that's being given to you. So that's persuasion right there. You know, take this. I'm going to give you this. So, you know, be aware of what's given to you. Like, I don't vouch for the covering. if you, well, when you feel like you should wear a covering, make sure you purchase your own or make your own. But the ones that's given to you, you have to be careful because it can't be laced. So, I'm not thinking paranoid. This is what it is. Once again, the video is labeled Herbalist Kareem. Some people will not listen. It's very powerful. It's powerful. We have to pay attention. And reading and reciting contracts or knowing it for free, it doesn't hurt to go to the library or pick up a book or go ask questions. You don't want to just follow. You don't want to just do something because someone else is doing it. And some people are afraid. And the only way you're going to remove that feeling is by talking about it. Getting someone to ask you about what's going on. Because you're getting that feeling because the brain is telling you, like, you have to do some more work. Until then, once again, the video is labeled Kareem. Some people will not listen. And that will enhance you. You could read the YouTube comments how people are saying, yeah, like, how come our people always follow? As the saying goes, when you don't know your history, you'll do it again. So I made this video in reference to him. I know he's gonna see this video. That's a powerful video. That's powerful. For the physical scenery, he's sitting down and you can hear the birds chirping. He's sitting down. He has on a black jacket and he seems very, very touched. It was a situation about his family doing opposite of what he told them not to do. I don't want to give too much on the video. I want y'all to go see the video. So I appreciate it. Mfundishi13 CrystalSun. Soap dope. Clean like a dope fiend.